Hello. As many of you know, my life is chaos, and so I'm taking a little bit of my own advice, and I am thinking about things that I'm excited about, that I'm grateful for. And if you're in one of those seasons, I would recommend the same for you. So, and I have my box here that is very heavy. I know I got a lot, but I kind of forget what. So we're going to go through that too. And as always, I'll try to make it quick, but I just always have a lot to say. So, no promises. What I'm excited about is first off, and then I have a blank. First off, I'm so excited. This week, I kicked off business mentorships for the ladies on my team. So I've been pouring into them one-on-one, and it's totally filled my cup. And I'm so excited to help them grow. So that's the first thing I'm grateful and excited for. The second thing I'm grateful and excited for is, and I haven't shared this publicly yet, I'm telling myself I should, but I realized this morning that when I looked at myself, I was like, my lower tummy, if you've been following me forever, you know that I have always had a lot of loose skin in my lower tummy. And I'm realizing that it's going away. And I'm just like, again, I don't do it for that, but that's pretty exciting. After 6 years of the pregnancy that caused it, it's finally going away. And I'm pinpointing what exactly caused that. And I'll get back to you on that. And then the third thing that I'm really excited about is the product testers. So many of you have offered to do product testing for me this round. And so I've created my form. I have the prizes all the way up to I have 3 different prize drawings. The most expensive one is $70. So I'm so excited to give back. So if you've opted into the product testing for this last round, keep your eyes out. I'll send it in an email. If you're interested in being a product tester next round, put tester in the comments and I'll give you those details. No monthly fees, no requirements to keep purchasing, nothing like that. Just an easy way to try things. Okay. Oh, and I do have another one. That was 3, but I have another one that I'm excited for. So this box, I realized after I did the math that I spent the same amount on everything in this box that I would have paid at Body for just Shakeology, Recover, and Energize, which I took religiously for 8 years. I spent the same amount on those 3 things as everything in this box. So keep that in mind. And I'll kind of walk you through why that is. I mean, we always have promo codes. We have a loyalty program. Again, no monthly fees to be part of it, but you also get to earn full-size free products through that loyalty program. We have an awesome promo this month that got me a whole month's supply of our shakes for $20. There's lots of, and it's like every month there's something as to why they help us save our money. So, and I will argue that I feel better. A lot of the stuff in this box are things that I would otherwise be getting from Target, Walmart, etc. Oh, and there's something that's literally $2. Arguably the most excited for. I think that's in here. Literally, I'm opening up this box for the first time with you guys. Here, I'm gonna find a $2 thing because if you're a customer and you don't have this, so I bought the laundry detergent months ago. FYI, I love it. Not only because it's healthy and good for you and not just greenwashing and tricking you to think it's healthy, but it's also good for the environment. It's super condensed. So that, I used to use the Free and Clear All, and it was a giant thing. And that giant thing is arguable whether it's actually being recycled. And the plastic says, I could go on a whole thing about plastics and recyclability. And I'm just really glad that our laundry detergent is good for the environment too. Okay, now I got a $2 pump. My mom's gonna laugh too when she was watching my kids. I have this it's super concentrated, so you only need a tiny bit for the laundry detergent. And I've been using a teaspoon, an old teaspoon that I had in the kitchen, and then I have a towel because it kind of drips and all the things. And I realized that there's a pump that goes in our condensed laundry detergent. That's only $2. And this is so exciting because now I just have to pump instead of having to measure the teaspoon. So if you have our laundry detergent, there is a $2 pump that I think you're going to want on your next shipment because it'll make life less messy and super fun. So that's my $2 tip for you. All right. Other than that, like I mentioned, everything in this bag I got everything in this box, I got for the same price as I would typically get at Body, the Shakeology, the Energize and Recover. And mind you, all those swappable products are in here. So instead of Shakeology now, I've been doing Life Shake. And this is the plant-based chocolate, which is what I usually get. I still have 2 bags of the pina colada because I got 3 bags before it launched. And arguably, like, I don't need another bag of shakes because I already have multiple bags in my pantry. I drink it every day, but I got extra of the pina colada, right? Which is delicious and what I've been drinking. But this month we have a special. For $20, you can get a bag of shakes. So yeah, I'm gonna get another bag of shakes for $20. So I did. So okay, this was one of the things, like I said, was in here. Then this is what I use instead of Recover as a swappable. And then this is Energize. So I got all these things. So keep in mind, everything else in here was, again, effectively free compared to what I was used to paying. So that's pretty darn exciting. So those I could ramble on about, but that's not the video for that. What I'm actually most excited, I keep saying excited. I know, I'm just like on a Friday high. It's been a week, it's been a month, it's been a season in my life and in my family and in this house, but today I'm choosing excitement. So my kids are gonna be excited about this too. The new thing in my box, I think it's the only new thing. Yeah, the only brand new thing, I always try to find something new, that I invested in this month. Because I saw that I was getting such a good price and everything else, I was like, this is the time where I need to invest in this. And that is Meology for my kids. Vitamins for my kids. I've been trying to get away with, we have like immunity gummies that you can just buy separately. And we have like multivitamin chewables that you can just buy separately. And they're fine, but they don't necessarily love taking them, so it's a bit of a battle, and I'm just done with that. And honestly, I could go on a whole nother rant about nutrients, and again, do your own research. You don't need to trust me. But if you just do the research on just, let's even take out of question about organic versus non-organic. Let's just talk about the soil quality and the vegetables, right? And I'll try to make this short. But effectively, the nutrients, the vitamins and the minerals in our vegetables, our meats, our fruits, they don't come out of thin air. They come from the soil, right? It's a cycle. And as you can imagine, over many, many, many years, not necessarily always the best crop rotation and sustainable practices have been done. So needless to say, over the years, our vegetables, fruits, all the healthy foods, organic or non-organic, they do not have as many vitamins and minerals as they used to. Add on to that, I mean, I've had my blood work done, and I've seen lots of people's blood work, and I have yet to find someone who, based on their blood work, wasn't deficient in a lot of just very key vitamins. Vitamin D, vitamin B, magnesium. I mean, and these being deficient causes a lot of things that people complain about that they don't know why. Cravings for things, low energy, like aches and pains, even brain fog. Like, so many of these things are caused from nutrient deficiencies. I know that for me, so I've been taking the vitamins for myself. But investing in my kids, I mean, I give them a lot of things. But I hadn't invested in vitamins for them. Again, I was trying to like piecemeal some other cheaper options, but these are $1 a day per kid, effectively, once you do the math. And you know what? The more I learn, the more I'm like, they need this too. So in these, and I'm hoping I'll go live again when they try them. You know, they're not going to act. They're going to tell you exactly what they think. But I'll see. We'll see how easy it is for them to take them. They, first of all, they're super cute because they, again, I didn't practice this, so I'm going to set it up here very noisily by you. So she's going to, I know she's going to be excited. So it says their names on them. Ready, set, go. Hi, Avery. So on their names is her name every day. And then you also get to customize a little character. There's like 30 different choices. So I put unicorns on hers. And then, so each day they get a little, I'm going to call them fruit snacks. Not vitamins. I'm going to call them fruit snacks. And then I'm going to have to hide them so they don't eat like 3 a day, right? But I'm going to say every day they get fruit snacks, and they're hopefully going to think I'm the best mom ever. Because they're all gummies. And in here they get omega-3s, which is for their brain health. Because let's be real, none of our kids are eating fatty fish and other places where you, or seeds, or many of the ways that you can get omega-3s. My kids aren't eating that. So they're getting their omega-3s in a gummy. And then 2 for multivitamins, and then 1 for immune system. So that's what they get in each little pack. And again, I'll let you know how it goes. So that's Avery's. And again, I think they're going to be excited about it. I hope that, I've heard from others that like kids legitimately think they're treats and like ask for them. So I'm hoping, because I'm just done with the fight. And they were both sick. I wasn't sick. My wonderful vitamins kept me healthy as they got sick again. But I'm just like, for $1 a day per kid, I know I need to. So, and then this is Charlie's. I hope, are you getting all this background noise of me banging around? Probably. So this is Charlie's. Race Like Go. Hi, Charlie. And he got sharks. He was actually homesick when I was ordering them, so he got to pick his own. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Wish me luck. I need my kids to be healthy. I'm done with the being home all the time and being sick. And Charlie, don't get me started on his last thing. That was probably what pushed me over the edge. The stress of everything that happened with him yet again. And I was like, I need to give him everything his body can possibly handle to get him healthy. So those are included effectively for free compared to what I used to pay. Then I needed more of the shampoo. I still have the conditioner. They're different size bottles. I don't know why they do that. I use about the same amount of shampoo and conditioner. Who knows? But I needed more of the shampoo, so I got that. And Nutriferon. I need more of this. I also take multivitamins and omega-3s. The Nutriferon is for immune system. Like I said, I was healthy, even though my kids were nasty sick. Then I got the electrolytes and hydration and mental focus. So I will say I struggled for a long time for trying to find a hydration product that I actually thought was worthy of taking. So many of them have fake sugars in them. So many of them are actually Even Bodies, LMNT. Many hydration products are actually formulated for professional athletes. Like, the normal person doesn't need that much sodium that is in LMNT. If you sweat a lot, if you're like an elite athlete, yeah, then LMNT is great. But the normal person doesn't need that. So like I struggled to buy a lot of the hydration things. So this is formulated for a normal person. And it gives you mental focus too. So I'm sold on that. The last one, again, all of this stuff was relatively the same price. That's what I used to buy 3 things. Just gonna put that out there for like the 5th time. The last thing I got included is Vivix, also something I take every day. Vivix, I cannot say claims about it, but I can tell you the testimony. So effectively what Vivix is our most patented, unique product in our entire library of 300 products. Vivix effectively is created to repair your cells at the cellular level. So that is inflammation big time at the root cause, inflammation, that it's helping repair. I don't know if you know, but like our cells in our bodies are constantly replicating. And it's oftentimes things in our system that cause them to misreplicate, not exactly the right way. And so this, I kind of see them as like Pac-Mans that come and clean up and repair those cells that are damaged or dysfunctional. So again, I can't make claims, but I can say for myself, I took it because I knew that I had inflammation just from the environment and stress and everything else. So that's why I started. But the testimonies, especially of older people, are astonishing, especially people with like a lot of joint issues, arthritis, things like that. Like they had so much pain, they were taking Tylenols, Advils, etc. On a consistent basis. And after taking Vivix consistently, their pain was relatively gone. There's also testimonies of people who, like I heard one in person in a very small group as we talked to the CEO in Punta Cana, and she shared about how she had stage 4 rectal cancer, and was starting to go through chemo. And of course, when you're going through chemo, they take your labs all the time, right, to see what's happening in your body. And in the middle of her chemo, she started taking Vivix. And the doctors were absolutely astonished because her numbers, her blood count actually improved in the middle of chemo. And that was the only, like, they had never seen that happen before. And of course, she was still sitting there at the table because she was able to beat cancer and still be alive. So, and lots more people talk about, especially going through cancer or after cancer, that again, like, it has 27 patents on it, this product. So there's nothing like it. And again, the function is to repair damaged cells. So I see it as insurance for the future. But even people who are literally going through not fun situations at the time have been able to, I can't make claims, but they've been able to see a significant difference in their body from it. So that's why I invest in that daily. All right, that was everything. And of course, I have more things in my cupboard stashed away that this isn't everything, that I've gotten from Shaklee, but this is what's included in this box. And at the very least, I hope you got some entertainment out of me and found some things in your life to be excited about. And as always, I just want to help. And so if you ever have questions, I'm always here. All right, take care.